Hello there, buddy. Vesper here. Welcome back to Finding Paradise. Now then, let's go see what's at the center of this swirly vortex of doom after we fought off freaking Faye and Eva came to our rescue last time. So, I'm assuming this memory, because in the memory before all the crazy shit went down, the airport that Cullen worked out was going, like, it was closing. It was shutting down. It was going to be no more. But the boss dude said to Cullen that he could go ahead and fly his favorite plane one more time since it was still there if he wanted to. And I guess they took the boss up with the offer and they probably landed in this here field, because I remember them talking about a field that was somewhere near where they always hung out that was big enough for a plane to land in. So, let's see what's up. Didn't exactly stick that soft landing, huh? Not like I had much practice on an actual grass strip. You crazy? Are you still crazy? So, you think this is a case of... what is that even? I've never even seen that word. Psychos of something. I don't know. Well, with that, the patient usually has trouble actively distinguishing delusion from reality. But in this case, I get the feeling that he's actually well aware of it. Still can't say for certain, but I'm leaning forward to some kind of defense mechanism instead. I knew it! He doesn't want us to know his deepest, darkest secrets. The more curious question is, how's she able to materialize here so vividly? You think she's still able to? See us? Hard to say, but she should be able to interfere for now at least. This seems to just be a normal memory playback. Okay. I don't know. I don't trust her. She's very creepy. Wait a minute. I didn't know that was the way I was supposed to go. I wanted to check out the plane. I want to check out this here sick-ass plane. I can't check out the plane? No? Alright. Well, let's continue onward as we shall. So, walking up the grassy path as we do. Whoop. Wait. Does he have his cello? He's got his cello there. And he's got his cello there. They're going back to the spot that they played as kids. Oh my gosh! What you waiting for, Cullen? What you waiting for? Come on. I haven't ever heard the phrase "stop and smell the Haven't you ever heard the phrase "stop and smell the roses"? There are flowers on top of the hill too, you know. I'll race you there. No fair. I've got this heavy-ass cello on my back. Where's her guitar at? Cause she always played the guitar, didn't she? So where's her guitar? I don't know. Seems to be keeping pace though. Oh. Hi, I was thinking, it's a little windy today. Maybe we should come back some other time instead. Ah, don't be such a downer. We're practically there already. Hey, remember when we played Catch Me If You Can? Oh my god. The wind? It wasn't there a moment ago. Was it? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the wind to see if it was there a moment ago or not. Birdie! I didn't see it. It just flapped away, but there's now like wind and little leaves fluttering all about. Okay, what's the matter now? Let's just rest here for a while. Again? You barely walked any steps. Hey, I'm the one who has to carry this thing uphill. Oh, I just thought you'd have gotten stronger by now, that's all. The cello got bigger too, you know. It did not. That is impossible. Actually, this you went up another instrument size. Just come here and sit with me for a bit, will ya? Do you remember the first time we came here? Which first time? The second one, I guess. The one where I tried to race you up the hill. Oh yeah, that was a dumb move. You sure were excited to take me up there, though. Yeah, it seems like it's been a while since it took anyone there. It's still one of my favorite places. I've always liked how it overlooked the city. It really has been a while, hasn't it? I'd rather miss going there. So why are you hesitating? We're mere steps away from there, you know? How are you... Why are you stopping here? What? Why are you stopping every step along the way? Stop kidding yourself, Cullen. You're not tired, and it's not the wind. We've already come so far. You know as well as I do. What? You know as well as I what... What? You know as well as I what we have to do. What? Huh? What did they have to do? What do you have to do? Is there a parachute in that cello case and you're gonna go paragliding? Paragliding with a parachute, that's not how it works. Wait, where do I... Oh, it's over there. Okay, cool. I gotta go this way here. Gotta go this way here. So, what do they have to... Oh, they gotta play music. And Cullen probably didn't want to, did he? The first time we came here. What was the first thing I accompanied you to play this? What? That was the first time I accompanied you to play the scales too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. It still does, actually. Well, no one likes to practice scales alone. But you could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? What were you actually playing? Whoa. Oh, it's a nice view! It's nice up there today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. You could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? Because Cullen knows that she's not real. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I could go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People were laughing at you. What? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want, I don't care. There's a cello in the clouds. You made me who I am today. I learned to fly because of you. I kept playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice the scales. No, Cullen. I can't teach you anything you don't know, nor can I make you do anything you don't want. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. There's a plane in the cloud. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's I know it's mesmerizing here, Cullen. But you've been spending too much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you've gotten what it actually... What? Don't you think you've forgotten what actually is and what that could be? That's why she couldn't go into the concert hall. That's why Faye couldn't go into the concert hall, because she's not real. Sometimes stepping out of this little world you've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things around you. I just don't want to be alone. Sure, if I go, you'll be alone at times, even when you don't want to be. But that's all part of growing up. And it's all a part of life. It's what makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to it's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find if you stayed here with me. There's a lot out there just waiting for you, Cullen. I can't promise it'll always be good, but I know you'll find I know you'll find all that you need. I know you won't find all that you need living only in these pages of ours. You brought me into this world. I won't forget that. And while some things are meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. There's like things going by in the clouds. I'm not like paying attention to them, so. In my own way, you know I will always be there to protect you. And whatever comes, if it's something we can do, if it's something we could do, then it's something you could do. What do you say, Cullen? Are you ready? So he's known that she's a figment of his imagination the whole time. I don't know. And that also explains how the guitar was just magically here when she wasn't carrying anything. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are or aren't. You were my first real friend. Hey, this doesn't have to be the end for us. One day, you might look back and realize how fast this precious life has passed you by. And on that day, I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk, and you'll tell me about your day. No, about your life. You'll tell me about what a happy life you've had, and all the nice memories you've made. I might not have such a happy life, you know? You're such a downer, you know that? Have a little faith in yourself, Cullen. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time, and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have lots of happy memories to share. Ah, it's almost time. How much have you written in that book by now? You've replaced its pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. He writes down everything she says. Holy crap. But now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare more pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me. It's just like life, right? Same book, filled with all kinds of different pages, as it should be. Take care of yourself, alright? Hey. I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Cullen. Why? A long, long time ago. And the guitar is gone as well. Holy crap. So in his mind, she was there the whole time, but in reality, he was just writing a book. He was just writing it in his book, rather, actually. She never came back, did she? Guess not. I wonder if she's a cause or an effect. Hmm? As in, do you think Cullen's unhappy because she never came back again? If Cullen only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed to call us. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. Back to square one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he was in the red. This place is destabilized again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. What does that mean? What does that mean? Cullen! Cullen, what does that mean? Wait. Do you even know what you're doing with him yet? I have a few ideas to try, but we still need to link the memories first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure out things while we do that. Alright. Okay. So, what the heck? What just... Oh, nutsack. I'm on my way. I will always be there to protect you. Where's Nell? Nell? What's taking you so long? Ooh, this place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Okay, connect Cullen's life. Well then, we gotta rotate you. Gotta rotate you. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Wait a minute, there's no cello in that one. There's no cello in that one. What's share between you? What's share between you? What's share between you? There we go. Alright, cool, cool. We're good? Good, good. We just need to change the outer ones now. Cello, book. We just gotta change this one over here to a flower. Place is literally falling apart. Jesus Christ. There we go. Flower, sweetness. Gotta change you two to a plain, good, handy, dandy, and plain. Alright, cool. Memories linked. Sweetness. I think that's all of them, but... Ow! Holy crap. Oh no. Was that a... paper plane? Did it just save my head from getting crushed by a giant rock? Mentally? No. What is this place? Huh? What? His memories, they're falling apart. They are. They're like, oh boy. Let's go over here. Oh boy. By the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why you're here. That's why we are here, Cullen. Tell us your regrets. What is it? Oh, this is the office where he was talking to the SigCorp people. What is it that you want us to fix? What is it? I don't know. Let's go over to... Ah! Don't get hit by the rock. There's a new one. I want to go over here, though. I want to see what's over here. Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. There's like little things keeping the islands floating. Oh, it's the aquarium. So, I don't know. We only have so little time in this life, and we'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we'd want to try, other paths to take. The honeymoon? Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all of that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No, why? Ha! Then prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink. Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Why was this not a part of that memory earlier? Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't get the full part of the memory. Oh. Okay, place is still falling apart. So did we not, like, see all the parts of the memories? We only saw, like, a fraction of each memory, then. Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. Wait, how do I get off this? How do I... The TV? We all have regrets, be it righting a wrong or a dream long past. At Sigma Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative's wearing off? Huh. I wonder if it is. You are different from even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. Because at that point, Fia was gone from his mind. She wasn't around anymore. I know it's mesmerizing here. Fia spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze up to the sky. But you've been spending too much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you've forgotten what actually is and all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come out and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. I don't know. Oh, wait. Is that really the only way to go? Ah! Okay. Back to the vortex we go. Ah! Oh, ow! Oh! Oh, my face. Where the hell have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes. Just what are you talking about? Oh, hi again. How's it going? The sedative. It wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help, Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that could be... What? That could be amended now, can't it? So, looks like you're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry up. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. The memory of Sigma Corp. Wait, what? Cullen never needed our service. She already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. Once that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. What are you trying to imply? No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How's it different? Because there's more to it. There's more that we can do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Ooh. We better hurry. Hey, you two! Things aren't looking good with the patient. Don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out there. And by might, I mean need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be initialized. All procedures would be initialized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of a patient. Are you insane? Do you need to be, drugged up? Do you need to be sedated? Do I need to slap you? Just slaps him. Oh my god. The empathetical implications of that. It hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about legal complications and the contract? It says, oh come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? I mean, look what you did last time. Guys, go on. I'll be right behind you. Don't say I never trusted you. Here we go. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were Cullen and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There is more than one way to... What? There is more than one... What? There is more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day, yet... In all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you've kind What? You're kind of the first I've been able to meet, too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. There's one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown credit. Hashtag underscore percent sign Faye. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some way I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out there. Colin's counting on you. She gonna do it? You gonna do anything? You just gonna stand there? Okay. So is she like implementing herself in place of Eva and Nell? Is that what she's doing? Oh, that's a heart monitor. His blood pressure's dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. Flatline. He's gone. I'm sorry for your loss. Please, take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. Jeez. I shouldn't go too far in case they need me. I'm gonna keep going. If they need a moment. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just having been in there. Eh, it is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. What we did back there, do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterwards, but... well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another mess to report. Guess we got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. The book. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last few moments. Hey, Sophia, you got... what? You got a lighter? Yeah. Pretty sure it was supposed to say Asher instead of Sophia. So it was all written in lemon juice.
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small.
I guess we'll see how she was implemented.
But there were times I'd want to shout.
Oh, it's the dog. I thought that she implemented herself as a little sister. No, that's Rue Dog.
So I'd stumble and I'd fall.
So his parents got him a little Rue Dog gift. He was sitting there just writing about it. She's reading about what he wrote, and then he just saw a plane, and that's what inspired him to become a pilot.
Did I make it after all?
So he drew the cat face. Culprit. Caught.
Is it only greener in my mind?
So she essentially was the book, basically.
Because trading my yesterday.
Freaking ink.
Wish my life away.
They didn't change anything. Everything's still exactly how it was before. There's the island.
As we dream and as we grow.
And then Asher's birth. And you can tell she's still not here anywhere.
To let things go.
So, like, literally nothing of his life was changed.
Wonder never fade.
From how it seems so far, at least.
Turn 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt.
Oh, it's a soccer ball. I was like, what is it? Is it a cake?
I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me.
Then he
feels
grew
like
up,
I'm
moved out, but he left the
bursting
soccer ball.
at the seams. And you're here after
The little paper plane's there on the
all.
like cabin next to the flowers.
The grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind?
Concert show.
I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
So what she did was completely erase Sigma Corp's existence from his mind. So he never saw the commercial. He never got the thoughts of going to the corporation. Instead, he never actually went, and the place was just nothing. It was just another billboard that he passed by and didn't remember. Huh. So she, like, took out all traces of Sigma Corp. Is that basically made him think like he needed to do that. Because he was missing her. His imaginary friend from his childhood. He was missing her, and she never came back to him, basically. So he was hoping that Sigma Corp would bring her back in some way, or be some kind of a replacement for her, I'm guessing. And because he never got reminded of Sigma Corp, he never got reminded of her. Unless she does come back. Looking for someone, old-timer? She did come back. It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish you were under better circumstances, but... I know. I wish I still had time to tell you about all that's happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah, I've had a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were all part of it. They made way for all that I could have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Cullen. Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. Now she's gone. So I'm gonna say that it did work. So this is how he died in his mind. Written and directed by Can Reeves Gaio. I don't think I said that right. I cannot read those names. I'm not even gonna try to, but holy crap. So, from what I'm getting, he went through his life, basically, and when he got older, he saw a commercial for Sigma Corp. Nope. Okay, it's just credits. He saw a commercial for Sigma Corp, and that kind of reminded him of Faye, his imaginary friend from when he was a kid, who never existed. He knew she never existed, but he wrote about her in his book. And he wrote so much about her that he had to keep replacing the pages over the years. So, the book never truly had everything all at once. It probably did there at the end or something, I don't know. I think he had to keep adding pages rather than replacing them. So the book basically was Faye in spirit. Everything that was her existence was written in the little green book that he had. So in his mind, that's how she was real. But he eventually got old enough that he was like, alright, I need to let you go. But he didn't want to let her go because she was his first friend. She was his only friend. She was the only person, even if imaginary, that he felt he could do anything with. He felt that he could do completely anything, but then once he met Sophia, his perspective kind of changed, I'm assuming. This is all just hypothetical of what I'm thinking. And his perspective changed, and he realized that he needed to let go of his past. He needed to live in the real world rather than in his mind, basically. So he had to let her go, even though he didn't want to. But he wanted her to stay around, even if just a thought in the back of his mind, and that's all it was. She wasn't anything real to him anymore. She was just a thing. And he wanted her to come back at the end of his life, which she now made that a thing. Now I think we're at the funeral. Sup? Where are you? At my... what? At my scotch. Drinking home. You said you'd be here. Oh my god. I said I'd visit like we always do. Not attend the funeral. When was the last time we ever did that? I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after... Dr. Rosaline? We're about to start. Go on. I'll get my turn. Oh, he's at the office. Alright, enjoy your scotch. You know it. He's not drinking scotch. He's checking the machine. Now, where were we? He's checking the machine to see if it worked. How did... You and your freaking thing of cheese hacking into my office, how could you? Oh, not looking sketchy at all, Nell. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dangnammit, Rob. I don't know why she even got you involved. Oh, so she told Rob. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. What? Episode 2, Finding Paradise. Episode 1, To the Moon. Sigma Corp minisode, a bird story, Sigma Corp minisode. There are minisodes? I'm gonna have to go back and play those. How do I find those? I'm gonna have to figure out where those 2 minisodes are. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I didn't know that was a thing, actually. Freebird Games. Oh my gosh. I forget what thought. I was on a train of thought there, but I forget where I was exactly. So I'll just start from basically where he saw the commercial and see the commercial that he saw the Sigma commercial, and that basically reminded him of Faye, essentially, to finish the thought that I had earlier, I guess. Even though I don't know where I left off, but that reminded him of her. And what she basically did, given the full control to like fix it and make him actually happy, was erase Sigma Corp and bring her back into his like memories at the end. So she basically replaced all of Sigma Corp's existence and inserted her own, so that way she came back there at the end like he wanted her to. So that's kind of what I got. Press escape to exit. Whoop, it exited. Did it exit the game? It exited the game! Awesome! Alrighty. Well then, that was... Holy crap, it's been like an over... Well, it's almost been an hour, actually. I almost said over. I'm looking, because I recorded these 2 episodes back to back. I'm looking at the time now. It's like an hour and 16 minutes. So, anyway, that was Finding Paradise. So, if you're looking for it, like the chronological order, it just had it there at the end. It went To the Moon, Sigma Corp Minisode 1, A Bird Story, Sigma Corp Minisode 2, and then Finding Paradise. And there's probably more planned for the future. I assume Freebird Games has more planned to continue this series. I don't know exactly, though. I haven't looked anything up like that. I'll probably look that up now that I've actually completed Finding Paradise, because I didn't want any spoilers whatsoever. Like, I stayed away from it as much as I could to avoid any kind of spoilers. I only, like, knew of the thing that was on Steam, which is basically just like the little review of the game. It doesn't actually like give any spoilers or anything like that. So, oh my gosh, I love these little things. It's so awesome seeing what people can make with such a I mean, it's not really a limiting platform. I think it's RPG Maker that this game and To the Moon were made with. That basically all the games of this series have been made with. I'm pretty sure it's RPG Maker, but I'm not exactly sure. But it seems like it's such a limiting platform, but yet there's so many diverse kind of games that come out with it, and such interesting storytelling that could be done with just basic graphics and kind of a limiting platform like that. And it just shows that it's not limiting, actually. It's just limiting on what you can do exactly. It's not limiting on what the story could be or anything like that. And that's one great thing that I've noticed about playing RPG Maker games, watching other people play RPG Maker games, is that basically, what is it? Basically, because they can't do a whole lot of crazy stuff with like game mechanics and visuals, they have far superior stories than other games that focus on visuals, which I always love that. I would always prefer a good story or a great game with great mechanics over visuals. Always. If you can have the visuals as well, that's awesome, but I prefer a great game over great visuals. And that, my friends, was a great game. And honestly, RPG Maker games don't have bad visuals. They don't have like top of the line graphics like something like Resident Evil 5 or 6. What was the most recent one? I think it was actually 7 or something like that would have, but it's still not bad. They can still easily portray things that they want. Like, you can still easily tell what's going on. They can still tell visual stories if they want to by just the things that are there. So, I mean, it's freaking awesome. It really is. It's really cool to see how game designers can take a little platform like that and make such amazing games out of it. Because there's a whole like genre of horror RPG Maker games that's out there that I know is out there. I've seen some other people play them. I've never played them personally, but they've got amazing stories and stuff like that. And they actually kind of are scary at times. Like that whole scene where Faye basically turned evil essentially on us and tried to basically erase us and get us out of there. That was kind of terrifying, actually. Like, it was a complete turn on the head of the whole game, like a complete twist, and it kind of made me scared. That's kind of also why I gave her the voice, because she kind of like was menacing towards it. It was kind of like an evil threat that also wasn't evil at the same time, that I found out later. But that's kind of why I gave her that voice most of the time. And then once she was like no longer evil, I guess, like in his actual memories, I just gave her a kind of normal voice that I normally do for her. So kind of why I did that. But anyway, that was an awesome game. If you guys have not played To the Moon or have not seen To the Moon, you can check out my playthrough, or I recommend playing it for yourself. The same goes with the Bird Story and also the minisodes, the Sigma Corp minisodes 1 and 2. I'm still not probably saying that right. I don't know how to say it, but that's how I'm saying it. So I'm gonna try and figure out how I could play the minisodes for Sigma Corp 1 and 2. See if I can get my hands on them, play them maybe. I don't know. I might be able to play them already, being that I have To the Moon. I'm not sure. I'm going to look into that on my own, but for now, that is the end of Finding Paradise and the end of this here series. So, until whatever comes next, everybody, bye!